Hey everyone, it's Pat from Pat's Music, and today we're learning the blues scale. Not just the A blues scale, which is what I was playing, but every single blues scale that there is. And at the end of the video, there's going to be the loop that I was playing over before, so you can have a go at soloing as well. It's going to be so much fun. Let's dive right on in. Now, the only little bit of theory that you need to know is we're playing an A blues scale because it's starting on an A note, which is our 5th fret on the 6th string. So you're going to be playing that first, then you've got a flattened 3rd note, so you've got your pinky there on the 8th fret. Drop down and you've got the 4th degree, so you're on the 5th fret there. Right next to it you've got a flattened 5. Then next to that you've got your 5th note, and drop down a string, that's your last note there, flattened 7th. So what really makes this scale sound like a blues scale is the flattened 3rd, the flattened 5th, and the flattened 7th. And what that basically means is the flattened 3rd makes it sound from a major, an A major, to an A minor. So already it sounds sad. And then you've got the flattened 7th as well. And you've also there got a flattened 5. So when you put it together, here's the whole scale. But that's going to be a bit tricky to solo. It certainly is fun playing one finger after another, isn't it? But so let's continue from there so we can fill out the entire scale. So then you've played one scale, use your 3rd finger, so you were on the A note, same as the start. Continue from the A, drop down and then use your 1st finger on the 5th fret. Then you want your 3rd finger on the 7th, pinky on the 8th, then you want your 1st finger again, pinky for the flattened 7th, and then 1st finger down there. And that's another A note. And the full 2 scales put together, that's the first part. And backwards. Well done, so now you know every blues scale that there is. If you're wondering why, so it's the A blues scale because we start on an A note. If you move back onto the 3rd fret, you've actually got the G. You just do the same scale pattern. If you go up to the 8th fret, you've got C. If you move all the way back to the 1st fret, you've got F. You can now play every single blues scale that there is. Well done. Now, I would practice the 1st octave of the blues scale, then proceed down to the 2nd octave. So that's how I would do it. I would do one octave, then the next, and then practice both of them ascending and descending. But that's it. You can now play every single blues scale that there is. I'm going to play the loop, and what I suggest you do is I'll put up the chords as they're playing, but what I suggest you do is try and hit, when you're playing against the A, try and hit an A note. When you're playing against a D, try and hit a D note. When you're playing against an E, try and hit an E note. That might be a good way of starting to solo, but we'll have more solo videos coming up. So really, don't try and play up and down the scale, blah, 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 blah. Just try and hit those different notes. Then once you can do that, try and add in a few. Just makes it a little bit more musical. So start off with one note, then add 2, then 3, so on and so on. Well done for making it to the end of the video. No more talking on my behalf. I'm going to loop the progression. See you all again. Bye.